Dude, he's literally sitting there passing out, man. He is passing the out.
In Ashland, Kentucky, that is the voice of Bethany Bowman. Police just arrested Bowman's neighbor, Clarence Wilkerson, on outstanding warrants.
Dude, he's black and he's pale. I can see he's pale. See, just breathe, Bubby. Breathe, Bubby.
But Wilkerson's breathing continues to be labored, and the cops are ignoring his obvious medical distress.
Driving through, there he is. I come and tell him that his name's Clarence. Tell him he had a warrant, he ran that way. And I got that little red rope right there, got me underneath.
The police had to chase Wilkerson, and one officer responds to Bowman with sarcasm.
So I apologize for catching the criminal.
Sounds like you just got a hard-on for him to me.
As the police lift Wilkerson, Bowman asks basic questions.
Is he going to receive any kind of medical treatment? Yes, no, maybe so? Yeah. He's black and I can literally see him going pale, pasty. So y'all can stand there and just ignore the question, but the question still remains, and I've got all of you on camera. So if he dies in your custody, Ashland Police Department, Ashland's finest, right here, guys.
The police seem to be in no hurry, and for several minutes, with Wilkerson in the back of the squad car, the officers disregard his troubled breathing. Bowman accuses the cops of only caring about arrest numbers.
Gotta meet that quota, huh? Yeah. Oh, look at this shit. Cops everywhere. Not a of them want to answer any questions.
Bowman again calls out to her neighbor.
Clarence, you good?
But Clarence Wilkerson is not good. His breathing and medical troubles are getting worse. Still, the police never call for an ambulance.
He can't breathe!
Man, don't even make out an accident before on my trailer.
Him having his hands behind his back like that restricts his breathing if he's already got issues with breathing. Just a little medical advice there. No, but I do a lot of medical research. I have a lot of medical problems. And I also have issues with my breathing. I can off. Freedom of speech.
If I can't get your keys, they're going to tow the car.
Can y'all check to see if he's got her car keys?
Bowman explains the problem to another neighbor.
His arms being behind his back, Will. He's a big guy.
Clarence Wilkerson pleads with police to take him to a hospital, and he groans as he lifts his feet.
That's a boxer. Yeah.
With Wilkerson now fully in the back seat, police close the door and begin to leave.
Hi, can I get a shot of your name and your badge number real quick? You. Hello? Watch him ignore me. Not allowed to do that. Can I get your badge number, please? 1265. What's your name? Name? Name. Name? Name. Sean McCormick? All right.
The cops tell bystanders, including Bethany Bowman, that Wilkerson is going to jail, not the hospital. Hours later, Clarence Wilkerson was dead. According to Kentucky's state medical examiner, Wilkerson's death was not the result of a traumatic event, but possibly related to his existing heart condition. In other words, Clarence Wilkerson was likely suffering a heart attack right in front of the police. But despite the warnings from Wilkerson's neighbors, the police did absolutely nothing. These white cops didn't have a care in the world for the black man suffering before their eyes. Clarence Wilkerson was 34 years old. On the morning of his death, Wilkerson, according to Bowman, was playing video games at Bowman's home with her boyfriend. The couple said that Wilkerson was lucid, calm, and coherent when he left around 11:45 in the morning. Bowman said that when Wilkerson stepped outside, they could hear him talking. Wilkerson apparently ran around her home to avoid a police officer. The cop followed him, ran into a clothesline, and radioed for backup. Wilkerson gave up, and Bowman began recording. Her video was 6 minutes long, and she said that in those 6 minutes, Wilkerson went from being healthy to being on death's doorstep. She said it was obvious to her and should have been obvious to police that Wilkerson was having a medical emergency, and yet the police refused to call for medical help. As part of department protocol, all of the police officers involved have now been placed on administrative leave, and the state police have begun a review. In the meantime, Wilkerson's family has now retained civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump. He is demanding the Ashland, Kentucky police release all of their body camera footage so the family and the community can see the full picture of how Clarence Wilkerson lost his life. By the way, a felony criminal charge has now been filed against a state police officer in Michigan. The state trooper detained and then punched a man who had not been using the sidewalk.
I'm not. Y'all got y'all cameras on? Yep. Please don't. Put your hands behind your back. Come on, put your hands behind your back. Don't do that to me.
Check out that video at the link below. I'm David Shuster. Thanks for joining us.